Can child support arrearages be modified or reduced? Imagine you're behind on child support payments and wondering if those unpaid amounts can ever be changed or lessened. It's a common question, and the answer involves understanding how courts handle unpaid child support. When child support payments are missed, the unpaid amounts that pile up are called arrearages. Once these arrearages are due, they are considered court judgments. This means they are enforceable by law, just like a court order. Because of this, courts usually do not allow retroactive changes to those past due amounts. If you missed a payment months ago, it is unlikely that a court will reduce or forgive that specific arrearage later on. However, there are some important details to keep in mind. Child support orders are considered judgments from the date they are due. This gives them full legal power, including collection through wage garnishments, tax refund intercepts, or license suspensions. Because of this, courts generally do not modify arrearages retroactively unless certain conditions are met. For example, if a parent filed a petition to change the child support order before the arrears accumulated and properly notified the other parent, the court might only modify support from the date of that notice forward. If a parent experiences a significant change in circumstances, like losing a job or a big drop in income, they can ask the court to modify ongoing child support payments. This petition can lead to a new support amount going forward. But it does not erase arrearages that built up before the modification was requested and approved. Those unpaid amounts still need to be paid. Verbal agreements or informal arrangements between parents to reduce or delay payments are not legally binding. Only a court order can officially change the amount owed. Without a court-approved modification, the original support amount remains in effect and missed payments turn into arrearages. Sometimes, parents agree privately to forgive or waive some arrearages. But these agreements are not automatically enforceable unless they are approved by the court. Courts usually do not forgive arrears on their own. To make such a waiver official, parents need to ask the court to approve the agreement. In practical terms, if you are struggling to pay child support, it's best to seek a court modification early. This can prevent arrears from piling up and becoming harder to manage. Remember, arrearages can lead to enforcement actions like wage garnishments or license suspensions. Courts will only consider retroactive modifications from the date you filed and properly notified the court, not for past unpaid amounts. The key takeaway is that ongoing child support can be changed if circumstances change, but past unpaid amounts usually cannot be reduced or erased later. The best approach is to act promptly and go through the proper legal channels to modify support and avoid unnecessary enforcement actions.